Hello babes, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is another celebrity tarot. This is on Blueface. We know the situation with all of it, so we're gonna see what's going on and what will happen to him, a prediction for him. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles could be reversing between energies, and as I always say, celebrity tarot are only for your entertainment purposes only, and everything that I mentioned is allegedly. I always provide the legal disclaimer at the beginning of every video on English and Spanish for anybody who's interested in reading it. So with this said, let's move forward. Let's jump in and let's see what's going on with Blueface. What a prediction we got for him. Okay. My gosh. Holy moly. You guys. Oh my gosh. Listen. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Aquarius and Libra energies. We got Scorpio, Leo energies. Oh my gosh. Listen, he doesn't even know what's coming for him. But this girls that he has been working with, right? Jayden, Chrisean, they're going to turn on him. Okay, both of them, kind of like at the same time. Allegedly here, even though that they, in a way to perform, have to work with him to an extent, they do not have to accompany him in like his concerts. So allegedly here, he either or will be very soon or a couple months from now go and have like a little concert-ish thing on like in a club or something like that. And he's like, you know, he has been in the songs for Jayden, you know, his voice is there, and in one song that Chrisean made allegedly with him. Now, these two girls are so tired of him, right? Because allegedly he goes back and forth. They're not gonna go with him. So people are not gonna be told that. People are wanting to go because, like it or not, people want to see them together. They want to see Jayden in Blueface or, you know, Chrisean in Blueface together. People sing them and find them entertaining, regardless of how the situation could be. And I do see that they don't go. That even if they're in the same plane, in last minute they just don't show up with him or either Jayden or Chrisean. They decided to stay in the hotel, and he has to allegedly like improvise, and people are disappointed. I do see people listening to him, booing him. Allegedly they're gonna even try to throw something at him, like a bottle or something, and people are like not vibing the song because allegedly they wanted to see him and the female he was supposed to be performing with, and they're going to boo him out of the his own in a way concert. Allegedly here is not like necessarily just his. He is just like a artist that was, you know, invited or so. So he could be the opening or the mid performer that night. But I do see that people like are not vibing at all. They're not vibing that at all. And I do see that people are mad. And then he has to go and he's like goes on rants on Twitter like, I will never do this to you guys, I supported you, like throwing shade at whoever it is, either or Jayden or Chrisean. I do feel it's more Jayden than Chrisean, but you know, let's always be open to possibilities. And you'll see Jayden like posting she's minding her own business in a jacuzzi and a pool thing with her kids, while he is like throwing shade back and forth. And allegedly he goes to the room if she does go with him, but she doesn't just go, she may stay in the hotel or so, and then he goes in there and starts wanting to record her, trying to get a reaction out of her, and you could see that she's gonna be like over it, not even giving him a reaction. And people are like, oh my god, he's desperate, like she's over it. So that's gonna be one of the things too that's gonna be. I do see that he's not seeing this coming, but there's an abrupt ending or change, like end of an era for him. There's a huge possibility, and this is in the future, that Chrisean and Jayden in the future, even if it's only business, they team up and they make a collaboration that nobody saw coming. Now, I don't see this being like tomorrow, of course, but I do see is in the future, into where they make a collab and they made a diss track on Blueface and or for him, and people are like, oh my gosh, and it gets millions, like up to 120 million streams here on YouTube. It will be in the future, and a lot of like downloads and Spotify things, because it's the collab people never saw coming. And allegedly he's gonna start tweeting like, I made y'all, like, thank you for this, da 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 da, and talking about how fake they are. And then allegedly he's gonna mention the kids, because, you know, some fathers, if we want to call them like that, when they don't get their way, they had to mention the kids, even though that's nothing to do, because, oh my gosh, what's that? That's like a truck. But I do see that coming. I just see him going so cray on Twitter, and allegedly he's gonna get mad because nobody's fighting with him. All the tweets and all the tagging that he's doing, he's not getting a reaction out of it, out of the females that he wants to get a reaction from. He's like allegedly gonna say, you know, who cares with this Jayden girl? And this is when he this is not gonna be recent. All of this is gonna be in the future. This is when, you know, like, he takes the ring, like I told you in the other video, give it back to Chrisean because she allegedly asked for it. Gives a Jayden a very cheap looking ring that eventually she's gonna admit that she paid for. But allegedly, this is after all of that, because Jayden does become something in the music industry, and allegedly he's like trying to take money. Allegedly he will try to get her to pay his debt, and allegedly she starts either or double gassing the marriage, and things get pushed back into where allegedly he's like forcing to get married, but allegedly it's because of his money needs. But at this point, even though that he's doing all of that, he's not letting Chrisean go either. They're like still like hanging out. The only thing she is doing now is like allegedly she's just doing it because she's bored and she has no other person that she has interest in 1,000%. But eventually she is going to be done with him, into where she just don't want to even have intimacy with him anymore. But this is all happening after all of that, so it could be on 2024, you know, mid 2024, 2025. So I don't see this like being down there. Maybe it could happen before that, who knows. But I do see specific things happen down the road. Again, this is predictions, not the newspaper. That's what I always say. And he's getting no reaction out of them. Like I said before, Jayden is done. She's done, and it's like she's putting her foot down, and she's like, no, you got to do this, like that. And he doesn't like that. He does not, though. He does not. And his PR team, or the people that he had working with him, allegedly are actually going to somebody that worked with him recently. I do think this could happen sooner than everything I said. Somebody that worked for him that no longer works there, because either or she got fired or they fire her. She's gonna say, hey, he owes me money. She's gonna go in an interview with somebody who does like podcast. He's like, I do see like it's a dude that does podcast. The same dude that interviewed him and Jayden and him and Chrisean allegedly. She's gonna go there, or this person's gonna go there. Could be either or female or male. Let me just say they're gonna go there. And I feel that she's gonna I do feel it's a female, but you know, but anyways, they're gonna actually go there and say that he hasn't paid her, and that he blocked her, and that every time she brought up like pay me back or give me the money I need, he refuses to pay her or acknowledge it. So I do see that he just does ignore her a lot, you know. And this is another thing, like, oh, look at this, he's broke. I also see like a big talk show talking about this. The whole media goes insane with the 201s in the reverse. You know, a lot of people tweeting about it, looking for it, throwing shade at him. Like, bro, you are like flexing drinks and flexing this lifestyle. You cannot pay your employees. So allegedly, that's something that also happens way before his downfall. A lot of things are not looking good for him. Not looking very good. Yes, this person allegedly is gonna either or try to sue him to get the paycheck back or so, in a situation that he has maybe not been in before. And then he has to make public that he has literally no savings. Allegedly here he has no savings. This happens before the other things I told you. And that's when he's like, yeah, I can't pay her because I don't have money. And that's when people be like, oh my gosh, this dude is living off of Jayden, or living off of allegedly Jayden or Chrisean. Like, people are gonna know that he doesn't have money, that allegedly everything he flexed he owes. It could be rentals and all of that. And again, a lot of like people make fun of him with the Three of Pentacles right here. And then allegedly there's another thing happening, that a lot of like the companies he bought the house from, or I forgot the name, this agent that repo your stuff, he's gonna get cars taken away. He's allegedly gonna lose a house. He's gonna lose some cars. He's gonna even have to give back some of his jewelry and all that. And then people are going to see that they were not as expensive. He's gonna have to give up a lot of things, because a lot of things that he has under his name are gonna get repo, because he hasn't paid for them in a long time, allegedly. And because he owes more money than what he has, even though he has money, but he has managed to spend it allegedly so poorly in unnecessary things. Allegedly he owes more than what he has, and to an extent that allegedly he owes the employees money. And it's a big scandal. I do see him being in scandals. I do see him being on the like homepage on YouTube and TMC, and like, you know, like gossip channels, and even somehow news, you know, into where it's very big that he's broke and that allegedly he's going bankrupt. And this happens before all of that. And allegedly that's why he pressures trying to get married to this girl. But then I do feel like she starts thinking like, is it convenient for me? Because allegedly he continues to go back and forth with Chrisean. Allegedly Chrisean doesn't take him seriously anymore. It's like she's like now using him, but she doesn't care. She does love him, but it's like very toxic. I can't even make it make sense with words, because allegedly the connection that all three have is just pure codependency. Is allegedly the way he managed to talk to these people and connect with them. It's beyond what we would understand, because we will never do that, you know. It's like if he's done like witchcraft on these females. But I do see as well that another they're gonna actually repo or get him in trouble, allegedly. Some files that they're gonna be finding in his computer or phone, allegedly. This is intimate videos, right? That allegedly he could have downloaded or that he took, and allegedly if it's a video he took of himself with somebody else, right, it's gonna get leaked. Allegedly, if not, somebody is gonna hack into his computer or get repo, and he did not have enough time to delete some of files. And there is some alleged things that are gonna be found that could get him in trouble. and they're gonna make public exactly what it is allegedly. So I do see him getting in scandals and problems before all of the other things I told you. There could be whispers of him going to jail again because of this, allegedly spending some time to prove his innocence, because once again it could have been just made up or so. So I do see a back and forth. I don't see good things coming for him. I do see allegedly a lot of karma, a lot of things that was done allegedly. They could also get in trouble because of the coin got leaked, and allegedly they're gonna say he did it without these people's consent, the ones involved in that, you know, coin video. So allegedly these are also possibilities for him unrelated to them, but I do see his career not doing so good. I do see a lot of bad luck for him, you know. Sadly for him, it's gonna be a lot of bad luck allegedly. A lot of people just, you know, being into the drama and gossip, talking about him. There is females coming forward to allegedly claiming that they talked to him and allegedly, you know, hang out with him when they were like not 21 yet allegedly. And this is allegedly when he was with Chrisean and all of this. Like, he has allegedly cheated on these two females with multiple other people while being with these people, while claiming that he has been faithful. Allegedly they're gonna prove all of that wrong, and that maybe that's why Jayden allegedly is gonna just push back the marriage, and then eventually just dips on him, because I do feel like eventually she is going to. But there's gonna be a moment or two that people are like, you know what, let's block his Spotify so we don't listen to his music allegedly. So I do feel like this is like a movement to cancel him, because a lot of things, not only they're bullying him, but allegedly when the other possible things come to light and there's allegations into, you know, it gets cleared out, because I do feel like he's gonna get some lawyers involved in here allegedly. People are actually wanting to cancel him very badly, so he's gonna need all the luck in the world, because I do see a lot of things happening. Now finally, let's go with the final part. This is the astrological dices. We got the planets. They do represent the situation. Saturn here. This represents pertaining to restriction, what holds you back, going without, following through on commitment, accountability, responsibilities. Now we're gonna go here with the astrological or zodiac sign. This is the emotional side, and we got Aquarius. Let's see. This represents aloof, contemplative, overly empathetic, yet responding apathetically, conversational, uncomfortable. And then we got the houses, which is the area of life. We have the 8th house for him, represents birth, life, and death cycles, transformation, end of an era, can relate to debt collection. That's the word, the debt collection, taxes, hardships, or generational wealth. He's gonna go broke. He literally is gonna need these two girls to help him, and they're gonna dip on him eventually. You'll see, allegedly, of course. But anyways, this is the end of this reading. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, to comment, like, subscribe, and also comment down below what other readings you want me to do. So I'll keep it on my list and I'll do it. I want to also invite you to follow me on Instagram. I tend to follow back. I'm also on Spotify. I do weekly podcasts on spiritual topics and other topics, you know, uncensored over there on English and Spanish. I also do some tarot stuff over there as well for free for my followers over there. And I'm also on TikTok. I do small readings over there. I do promote my videos there too, so you will see both short videos of the full videos here. I'm also on Facebook, and I also am open for personal readings for anybody interested. I also do personal readings on Celebrity Tarot for those who are interested. You can check my description box below if you're interested. So anyways, love you guys so much and have an amazing day. Bye.